Yes, lovely. Good morning. It's been a long time since we've done a vlog. Hopefully we'll remember what to do. In our usual mad unpreparedness, we meant to do this bit to camera before we left, but once again we ran out of time, so it's on the way. So today is
Monday. Easter Monday.
Oh, it's Easter Monday, yeah, April the something or other.
6th.
Okay, April the 6th, and we're heading off for a couple of weeks. We were supposed to be taking the ferry to Ireland tomorrow, but thanks to Storm Dave, that's now been cancelled. We've rebooked for Wednesday, so fingers crossed. We were going to have just one night in mid Wales, but now we're going to have 2 nights somewhere near.
It's Gowerton.
Oh, okay, somewhere near there. So
it's not near there. It is there.
Oh, it is there.
Gowerton.
Apparently it's there. So that's where we're headed today, and we will keep you abreast of our plans and come along for the ride.
So the sign-off of our last vlog promised a trip to Ireland, but as Pip just explained, the ferry cancellation meant we had 2 nights in Gowerton instead of 1. And it felt like there was enough material there for us to put a short vlog together just around Gowerton and the Mumbles. So here we go. Gowerton, which is known in all the travel guides as the gateway to the Gower Peninsula, is a small village about 4 miles from the middle of Swansea. There isn't a great deal to see in the village itself, but from the old railway station there is now a cycle/footpath all the way down to the coast at the Mumbles. The route takes you through the beautiful Clyne River Country Park. The pathway is straight and level, having been previously an old railway line. The existence of a railway line points to the industrial pass of this now beautiful wooded valley. The ride through the valley was only a few gentle miles, and it wasn't long before we were approaching Mumbles Road station. Here we had reached the coast, so we crossed the main road, and this is what greeted us. The promenade here has been developed not that long ago, and we were able to cycle all the way around the bay out to Mumbles Pier. It really was a beautiful day, and this is such a gorgeous part of the world. If you weren't paying attention, it would be easy to miss this blue plaque dedicated to Jessie Ace and Margaret Wright, heroines of the Mumbles lifeboat disaster of 1883. On the 27th of January that year, what were described as hurricane-level winds had driven the German bark Admiral Prince Adalbert onto the rocks. The Mumbles lifeboat, Wolverhampton, was launched to save the men on board. Unfortunately, the storm was too strong, and the lifeboat itself was also dashed against the rocks, throwing the entire crew into the sea. Jessie and Margaret were the daughters of the Mumbles lighthouse keeper, Abraham Ace. Seeing the lifeboat capsize, the sisters rushed into the freezing waist-high surf to rescue the drowning men. They tied their wool shawls together to create a makeshift rope and successfully hauled lifeboatmen William Rosser and John Thomas to safety. Margaret famously cried, "I will lose my life rather than let these men drown," as she waded into the deadly surf. On the day that we visited, it was really hard to imagine such ferocious seas. Before we began the journey back, we stopped at this amazing bakery for some lovely coffee and a beautiful view.
So every cloud has a silver lining. Yesterday our ferry was cancelled. We were a bit sad, but what it gave us was an extra night here in Wales, and if it hadn't happened, we wouldn't have had an amazing cycle ride into the Mumbles. Isn't that right, Rob?
That's right.
You're gonna...
There's nothing like a ride into the Mumbles.
An unexpected ride into the Mumbles, no less.
Into the Mumbles.
Yeah.
Oh.